Hi, today we will going to be evaluating some limits. So I have a question so a function which is 3x squared minus 8x. I don't know why it's not writing, so we're good now. 8x plus 4, and it's divided by 3x squared minus 6x. And the limit x is approaching to 2. So this is a rational function. The first thing what I'll try to do is if I can factor anything. You can see that the numerator, I think it's going to be a little bit hard to factorize, but let's see what we can do. So 3x squared. So what I usually do is just on the right hand side, or if I have some space on the left or right hand side, I just write the term that I'm trying to factor. So 3x squared minus 8x plus 4. So I believe 3 times 4 is 12. So I need to figure out multiples of 12 that I can add or subtract will give me minus 8 essentially. So I think that just comes down to 3x squared minus 6x minus 2x plus 4. The common factors between these two and these two. So the common factor between 3x squared minus 6x is 3x, x minus 2. And the common factor here is negative 2 I'll take. So if I take negative 2, that will leave behind x minus 2. So as you can see, these two terms always have to be same. So x minus 2 leaving behind 3x minus 2. So this is the factorization that will result in on the top. So what I'll do is just write down the factor form for the term on the top. So that will yield x minus 2, 3x minus 2. Now how about what's going to happen in the denominator is I can just factor out 3x. So it results in x minus 2. Which is good for us because then we can cancel x minus 2 and x minus 2 on the top. So the good thing is now if I were to plug in the limit, let's say if I didn't factorize all this and if I would have just plugged in the 2 inside for replacing x, I would have a 0 in the denominator. In maths, 0 in the denominator is a very bad thing. Always avoid that. You can never really, because it would just give you no answer, or maybe it's not possible to have 0 in the denominator. So by factorizing it, I was able to eliminate those terms. Now, if I were to plug in x equals to 2 inside the equation or whatever's left now, so that will give me 3 times 2, 6 minus 2 divided by 3 times 2, which is just 6. So that will be 4 over 6. I can simplify it to 2 over 3. So this limit is evaluated, or we'll get an answer if as the limit x is approaching to 2, the limit is 2 over 3 essentially. I'll post more maybe limits essentially just to see how it goes, and let me know if you have any questions.